Greetings. Elder Blacklight here. The kind of flavor that will save you, the kind of knowledge you won't get in college. Remember this. God help those who help themselves. Because ain't nothing done without the permission of Allah.
Going on. Distractions, so many other things that you guys need to be aware of. Like nearly 25% of the United States introducing biometric digital IDs. You guys won't believe how many states are doing this and how many more states are following suit. And how about your heart? Know of anybody with any heart issues recently? Interesting, heart attack hospitalizations at record levels since the pandemic. And how about food inflation? Food shortages, got one that we're already having a problem with that's about to get much worse. And what happens when all the drinking water gets contaminated? Well, how about we just turn sewage into drinking water? Yeah. One governor set a goal of 1.8 million acre feet of recycled sewage water for your drinking pleasures. A lot of things you guys might want to know coming right up.
To be so absorbed or immersed into this world that you cannot get out of it, to build you one of your own. This was made in us when we was babies, looking forward to the white man for everything. This is why it's so hard to get you to do something for yourself. It is because you always had self on the white man. Let him take care of self. And you do nothing but play like children. This thing must be stopped. And that the only way to get it to stop, you have to stop it yourself. We want you to know that the Islamic believers is now for building a world of their own. They are not satisfied with this world. And we are trying to build a world of our own. We don't have to try much, for the world is already carved out by divine. And therefore that stops us from trying to carve out pictures, to try to make a world. The world is already carved out for us, and the architect is Allah himself.
That video, the voice of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, was provided by the Conscious Corner, Brother Eric Muhammad. So, it's mind over matter. This takes discipline of mind. Because we sending out a SOS. Save ourselves. God help those who help themselves. Now we are people that's scared to make a move in the right direction. Not sure which way to go. And y'all young brothers and sisters, and even y'all old brothers and sisters, that come on into the comment section. You know, what moves have you made? I don't think you make any moves because things are picking up now, speeding up now. And you're going to be trapped, froze in your clothes, not knowing what kind of moves to make. I asked the question, how many of you still work for the white man? Not many gonna work for a black man. But more than half of the people work for the white man or waiting on the government check or waiting on the white man to pay him. Y'all abandon the teachings of the time Elijah Muhammad. And y'all don't even recognize what the accomplishments that he made. Allowed yourself get distracted by them saying the nation killed Malcolm and the technology of Farrakhan and so forth. That's been 40 years ago. That's been over 40 years ago. In 75 since that happened. The takeover while the government had a hostile takeover, downsizing of America. They've been doing this for 6,000 years. Hostile takeovers. Then downsizing. And you don't understand that you can't be guided by the white man's moves. Y'all still be voting. Y'all even be fighting each other. Scared to fight the white man, so you beat each other up, shoot each other up. Now there are ways to do for self. Follow the pattern that First Master Farad said. He came over here alone by himself. And from there, found the messenger. And then messenger, young Elijah Muhammad, built a very successful operation. He should have had the whole 20 million black people. But check this out.
Let's get it in. The black physiology war machine. So I want you to pay close attention. A lot of that information will be information that I do repetitiously, so it's things that you've heard before, it's things you've heard me say before, but we're going to tie it all together and show why we must release this fear and stand up like warriors and dominate this planet once again. Because we looking to something outside of self to do it, or we bowing down and backing down for people to be nicer as opposed to standing up and doing what we must do. And to do this work that we have to do, it's going to take some very strategic planning, but all practical, all simple, everyday things that we need to do. And the number one thing is just learning true self, learning who we are. And once we understand that on a biological level, then we'll see that we are the greatest war machine ever designed.
I agree with the brother. If you agree, press that like button. Stay tuned for the next one.